shoot. There you go. Man. Jay Johnson.
Can you hear me?
What's up, my guy? Can you hear me?
It's good, dog. Let me see. Turn my volume up. Yeah, mine's on 99. 100. It's good, big dog. You all right?
And I'm straight like creases, brother. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Trying to make it. In the H, man.
Age?
Yeah, second home.
Okay. I think I remember you seeing you hanging out over there and all that, man.
Yeah, I was trying to get some turkey leg cut, man. They went. The phones was messed up. His phones was jacked up. They not sending nobody out right now, I guess. So,
Oh wow.
so after this, I'm going straight to get some food for sure.
That's what's
It's
up.
gonna have to be turkey leg cut. It's on my mind now. I'm trying to turn your volume up. Can you turn yours up?
Let me try something real quick. Can you hear me better now? What about now?
All right, that's a little bit better. We'll go with that. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Got you, man. So,
you got that bushwick too, man. I got a little edge up. Yeah, you got the heck. Yeah, I had to get a little edge, bro. I had to edge myself, man. I was getting too much out there. I was brought back for real.
Hey, Johnson, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I was almost bald, and I admit that publicly now. But now, your boy.
Yeah. Yeah, boy got an edge. Yeah,
boy got an edge.
Every day coming back, man. That's good. Hey, that's what's good. That's what's good about this quarantine, man. Boys get to get their edge up back, get to grow it out, get to do things you ain't done before, man. It's really showing that shoot. You can get to do anything you want to with these days, especially during quarantine. Yeah, you going backwards.
Man, I'm telling you, Jay Johnson, man. Like for right now, man, it's crazy, man. Because I was thinking about in a year or two cutting it all off, but now I'm like I'm working with it. I can go looking bad in the house.
Yeah, you can chill.
And then you can work on some things.
Nah, for real. You can work. That's what I'm saying. You can work on a lot now.
Man, yeah, man. Wanted to get you on this Zoom and tell us a little bit about yourself, man. I know we from that great Tyler, Texas, Rose capital of the world. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Nah, man. As you know, I'm from Tyler, Texas, born and raised, man. Family's from Tyler, Texas, and I currently work at the TJC. I say the TJC is Tyler Junior College, man. Work at TJC, man. Just been around the game of basketball since the age of 6 years old, man. Love being around the game, love being around people, meeting people with the sport. And yeah, that's me. Went to the University of Iowa after I played at TJC, so I'm coaching in my alma mater at TJC. Went to the University of Iowa after TJC and played professionally for about 6 years overseas, man. So I've been blessed. I've been very blessed. This game of basketball has introduced me to a lot of things.
Good stuff, man. The guy, man, Justin, I remember seeing him. I'm a little bit older than him, man, but I remember when I was in college playing, and they were like, "Man, this Johnson boy nice." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Oh yeah," and then I remember when you used to play and stuff like that, and then I was like, "Man, he signed to Tyler Junior College." I'm like, "Oh, so he weren't that like."
Yeah, but it's like people like y'all, man. Like y'all paved the way. Of course, I used to come to y'all games, man, and like you the truest big man I had seen. I was like, hey, that dude big. I'm looking at your leg. I'm like, God, that's a true big man. Like, and that's what people don't realize, man. Coming from Tyler, like Coach Love was getting a lot of hoopers, bro. Like he had 6'7" and 6'8". Like nowadays, like you ain't getting close to that. But like he had some true big man, true guards to come through the city, man. Come to John Tyler. And like looking up to you guys helped pave the way for sure, man. For sure.
You know, and that's B Manning, that's Big JT,
Yup.
Jay Mitch,
all of them.
Those guys. I mean, You know,
Got Rock, Arnold, all them. I used to watch you guys, man. I was a youngster, like in elementary, coming to y'all games. Like that's let me know that further let me know like I love basketball. Like I'm coming to the high school games, just watching you guys play, watching boys getting dunked on. Like, oh yeah, I'm ready to get to high school. So yeah, it's all y'all though, man.
man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Just actually, I didn't know a lot of people. You know, we didn't know our influence. But we glad to. I mean, for me, I know I speak for some of them, man. We glad to be there, do that to put Tyler on the map because a lot of time I love it. You know what I'm saying? That Tyler was known, especially John Tyler was known for football players.
Exactly.
But you know, when the B Mannings and Morris Anderson, David
Yeah,
Warrens, when they were playing basketball, that helped us, they're like, oh, so we can do something other than
yeah,
football.
yeah. That's lit, man. That's what's up. Now for real, they paved the way, man. You guys paved the way, and like salute to all that for sure.
Oh yeah, man. So Jay, man, to kind of get in your background a little bit, man, tell me what's the greatest accomplishment you've had on and off the playing platform?
Man, as you said, man, just coming from a city where it's predominantly like football, man. You embedded with football. I had a dad that coached football and a lot of friends that played football. So just coming from a place of where Friday night lights is a must, and just coming at just playing basketball throughout my whole life and making it in basketball, especially getting to play professionally and getting to see the different cultures from China to going to Africa. I've been to where I've been to Europe. I mean, just where the game is taking me, like I think that's a big accomplishment for itself, like for sure. And I just met so many people throughout the way, from college to overseas, man. I still keep in touch with people from foreign places through Facebook and through social media. So I think that's an accomplishment of its own.
Cool, man. So, so when you were at Iowa, man, a lot of people know that's the Big Ten, right?
Yeah, Big Ten, man.
Big Ten,
Hawkeyes.
Hawkeye. But that's black and gold again too.
What'd you say? Say it again.
That's black and gold too.
Black and gold. That's what I said. I didn't have to switch nothing up, man. I got to use my black and gold J's. It went right in from sophomore year to junior year, man. I got to wear my all black J's, black and gold J's. I had to switch nothing up, man. So yeah, black and gold.
So did y'all? I'm sure y'all made it to the NCAA tournament. Can you kind of go into that a little bit, or just playing after the regular season? How'd that go?
We didn't make it to the NCAA tournament. So like those 2 years that we went, we didn't make it to the NCAA tournament. But the overall effect of like playing in Division I basketball, man, it's like no other, man. Especially at a higher level, it's something that you always dream about as a kid, going and playing at a top Division I, and I accomplished that goal. Coach Marcus came to me like people don't know, but I had committed to Tarleton State, man, after high school. Yeah, I had committed to Tarleton State, and something just went up. Like Coach Marcus came up to me and said, like he basically told me, he said, man, you're considered a steal. Like I'm not trying to be cocky, but he said you consider steal. I'm a 6'5" guard. I'm a shooter. I play point guard sometimes. I ain't just had a handle, but I could play point guard, had a good IQ, and I could shoot the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So he came up to me and basically told me, my mom, my dad, he said, man, you a Division I player. I can get you to a Division I easy. So trusted Coach Marcus. As soon as I was finished with my sophomore year, well, not even finished, at the beginning of my sophomore year, I had a lot of I had some offers and ended up just signing early with University of Iowa, man. And they told me at that time that the Big Ten channel was going to start. So that was huge for me because my parents got to watch me play on TV every single game. So that played a key role. So Big Ten uh, was great. Was great to me.
And I think that's important, man. That crazy part about it, man. We are, for me, I'm an unofficial product of Coach Marcus, but we've been under his teaching, and we know his personality, and just
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
something
Interesting
that
guy, man. It's a good dude, real good guy, real great guy to coach up under, and going to continue to learn a lot of things from him.
Got you. So, Jay, man, what made you select where you are right now with Tyler Junior College? What the biggest?
Man, I got the Tyler Junior College. This will be my third year. I'm going into my third year. And to tell you the truth, I was in Houston, as I said, and family, man. Got back, had a family situation that happened. My dad had passed, as you know, probably it was 3 years ago. So I had to come back, man. I had to come back and be around family. My family needed me, and they don't know how much I needed them as well at the time. And it just so happened that TJC had an opening, and I ended up just working for Coach. Coach said, "Man, I would love to have you," and that's all she wrote right there. I said, "Man, it's one of the best spots to start coaching, to be in Texas or probably even the U.S. It's a great beginning stage, especially for coaching." And I knew I wanted to get into coaching, and chopped it up with Coach, and I'm still here, man.
I think that's great, man. This is great. It's always one thing to go back to your roots,
It is
and
for
I think
sure.
that's a great thing, man. So, yeah, man. So let me ask you this, man. What's some of the pitfalls that you've seen as a college player, and as well as a coach? What's some of the pitfalls you've seen people make?
Pitfalls I've seen from a player standpoint is everybody think they're going to the NBA. There's nothing wrong with going to the NBA. You should work hard, but I think people need to use it as a tool, as I said earlier. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't think I was going to the NBA, even when I was going JUCO and doing all this. Like, I knew that I wanted to be in the NBA, but at the same time, I started figuring out, like, man, okay, it's gonna be real tough to get into this league. So I think people going into it, it's like less than 1% you making it to the NBA if you want to be fashion. It's 1% that you make it overseas, to tell you the truth. It's
Yeah,
a struggle. So using that ball as a tool is key, man. For passing classes, like you need to take that serious, taking the classes serious, taking taking the coaches serious, taking the teaching serious. Like, you're gonna learn a lot of lessons playing the game, not even just basketball, all sports. So the pitfall that I see players do is not taking it serious and thinking they're just going to the league. They're not taking it serious. Another thing is body language. Body language from a player on the court is huge. As a recruiter myself, I'll go recruit. If I see a kid with bad body language, that already lets me know, like, okay, he might not be coachable. He's not good with his teammates. He's not good being coached. So little small things like that, man.
that's 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 it's big, and I've done a few more interviews before this, but this is one of the first times that I've people heard anybody say body language, because that's
Body
part of
language.
attitude and how you deal with adversity emotionally.
Yeah. Yep.
From a coaching standpoint, what's some of the experiences you've heard from other coaches you've seen be like, up, not doing that, up, they fell behind.
Well, nowadays, man, it's 2020. Like, as you know, when we were growing up, like, uh, I think we're more heads on to, like, listen to the coaches and, like, okay, we can't wear braids, like with the old school mentality. You already know how they go. So, like, I think it's nowadays, man, of letting the kids be kids, but still being disciplined on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure your program is ran like with discipline, because you're gonna need that when they're in the dorms. You're gonna need that, like, when they're not on the campus. But at the same time, you gotta let them express themselves. Let them talk to you. You gotta be open to them. Let them come into your office. Coach Mark is real good about that. Him, like, kids coming in the morning, saying hi, making sure they're giving a handshake, looking into the eye, and then have a conversation. So what I take away from what I want as a coach and what I see coaches do is, like, just let them express themselves. Let the kids express themselves, on the court and off the court.
So, man, I was watching this your documentary. Every hooper is watching The Last Dance, right?
Yeah.
I did not know, and and then maybe I was young. I wasn't as mature as I am now, but I see why Phil Jackson was a great coach, because he was so
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman up here.
Vegas. I
Hey,
was like, what? During the season? I was like,
it's
that's cold.
cold. But he put up the numbers.
They said he came back in more shape than everybody. I was like, what? I was like, man, that's crazy. They did that Indian run he was saying, where like somebody run in front. Like I said, only Dennis Rodman, man. I said that story makes so much sense.
And, and I think that's one of the things that comes to coaches through
Yeah,
maturity.
yeah.
I think that does, man. I so man, I see you travel and enjoy life, and you should. So how do you balance the work life? How do you balance those two?
Man, it just works out perfect for me, man, because I'm a guy that likes to move around anyway. I like to travel. Um, I know I live in Tyler, but I can't just stay in Tyler like all the time, man. Uh, you know how that go. I'm from there, so I try to stay moving as much as I can,
Right.
man. If I'm not just moving like that, I'm trying to do something at the house. Like I take on like, okay, let me try to cook this. Let me try to do little small things just to keep my mind going, and
Mm-hmm.
let me look at some video, like anything to keep my mind going. But I deal with it, man. Like I like traveling, so I came to Houston. Before I got to Houston, I went to go see a kid that I know from AAU here. I did AAU probably about 4 years ago here in Houston, and I went to go see him and just chopping it up with him, see how he's doing, where he's going to go to school this upcoming year, and just doing little small things like staying in touch with players, coaches, and just staying on the move, man.
So getting since we're leading up to it, man. So how has AAU? How is that AAU? Does it help you recruiting? How do y'all use that as a tool or anything like that?
Um, it's a tool for sure. It's a tool for sure. What we really do is we talk to coaches. We want to talk to the AAU coaches. So yeah, AAU does play a key role in the recruiting, of course. We talk to AAU coaches, the school coach, and what we really like to do is talk to the mom, dad, as well as the player. And if the player is letting the dad and mom talk, do majority of the talking, that's something I don't like as a coach. Like, hey, are you go? Are you gonna talk? So that's what it comes to. AAU is key into our recruiting. So to answer your question, yeah, AAU is pretty much key into the recruiting. It is.
Wow, man! I know when we post this, man, I know this is gonna help a lot of parents because
Let me turn you up. I can't hear you.
gotcha. This is gonna help a lot of parents, man, because I what I notice is there's a lot of parents, man, through you training, you know how it is, man. A lot of
Yeah,
some parents actually live their life through their child. And
they
so
do.
when you talking, they talk I'm like, hold on, you ain't got to go to school. That
Yeah,
let the
that's true,
child
man.
let the child be their biggest advocate. So is that a test you do to kind of see who's making the decision of who's more invested?
Yeah. What was the question? I'm sorry.
You're good. The question is, do you use that tool to see when you meet with parents and kids who
Hmm.
talks the most to see who's more invested?
Yes. Man, as you said, like the parents, they get super hyped, man. They especially if they feel like a scholarship's coming and they think their kid. Every parent think their kid is like the best on the team. My mom was like that. My mom was like, "You're not getting the ball enough. Point guards hating on." I'm like, "Mom, like that's the play. Yo, like what are you talking about?" So I understand the parent. I'll tell the parents. I said, hey, "Man, my parents are somewhat of the same way, but you are gonna have to let the kid talk. I mean, he's gonna be here with us. You're not gonna be here. You're not gonna be at the school. You're not gonna be on the gym floor. You're not gonna be at the dorms. You're not gonna be at the student center. Like he's gonna be with us majority of the time. So we need to know him as a player. Like let us talk to him on the phone. We don't need to. We don't need to talk to the mom and dad too much. We talk to just to be upfront. Like we need to talk to the kid, man. That's the guy that's gonna be here these 2 years, and we need to know him. We need to know him in and out. We need to know how he reacts towards questions, how he reacts toward on the court, and just to know him.
Man, so with this big thing, when we were coming up, I think it was growing. But
Yeah.
what is your take on social media with players that you're recruiting or interested in?
Oh man. So I look at their social media. Like if we're recruiting them, like coach told me, like coach just told me, like check the social media. So that's a point of emphasis. Like kids, make sure you are cleaning your stuff up on social media because it tells a lot about you as a person. Um, I've gone to recruits pages and made sure I've gone back to a year ago to see like, yeah, how they are as a person, like what are they saying, what are they into. So it plays a key role as far as coaching. And I understand it. Like the kids nowadays, they using this social media when they get recruited. They want to show their jersey. They want to make sure they have a press release. So I'm like, it's a lot going on nowadays. And I'm starting to feel older as I start talking about it because I'm like, dang, it's just different now. It's super different. How things are going in the basketball world is a lot different. And it's about being known now for some reason in 2020.
Yeah, man. It's it is, man. And I think that's where it is for us. So let me ask you this, man. What is a typical day for a player, college player, and a college coach? Can you go into detail about that?
Yeah, well, college as a player, so they'll come in. I say at TJC, like we have them come in, uh, get their workout. Actually, have them go to breakfast. We'll do breakfast in the morning. They'll have breakfast in the morning. Right after breakfast, about 30 minutes after breakfast, we have them come to the gym. They're in the gym. Uh, they're in the locker room for about 30 minutes to an hour. Then they come out to the floor, and we're on the floor, depending on before the season or during the season, how long we're on the floor, what we're going through. Work out for about an hour, hour and a half. After the practice, I'll work them out for about 20 minutes, give them a good workout, guards, post players, give them a good workout. After that, they'll go to lunch. After lunch, they'll end up going to study hall. They'll be study hall with me. We'll be in the lab for a little bit. And after that, they can come in at the end of the day and work out. They can come out and work out for about an hour, hour and a half, depending on what part of the season we're in. And that's their day, man. They'll go sleep after that, hopefully.
Hopefully, hopefully.
And as you know, man, like we basically plan out days. That is the plan. We try to plan out the days the best way possible for the kids to help them in their personal life as well. So, and as a coach, as I said, man, we're there from morning all the way to the end of the day. And I also do training on the side too. So I'm there like majority of the day, like all day, man. If I'm talking about like I say from like 8 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've seen you. We actually talked. We were down there for, was it Christmas?
That was Christmas. Yeah,
We
that
came
was
down for
Christmas.
Christmas, man, and
You brought your your fam with you, man. Yeah.
I was like, y'all want you to get some work in.
Yeah, we're talking noise to 'em. I like they were talking noise to me too. I said, nah, I gotta show them something.
See, and I think the difference between, and tell me if you agree or disagree, that's perfectly fine. The difference in kids now and kids when we were younger, there was a certain work ethic. They
Yeah,
were athletic, and
yeah,
they do a lot of that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah. They talk. Oh, they talk. They talk and want to put it on social media.
And so, man, I just, hey, with anybody in East Texas, man, Johnson Lee Training, man, that's my guy. Y'all need to hit him up.
Talk to them.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, and I think, and I'm gonna tell you this, man. I think a lot of guys. I've been in the business for a while, and
Mhm.
I think the more we promote each other, I think it helps out a lot, man.
True.
And I see that's a difference up here in Dallas, in the
Yeah,
city of Dallas Fort Worth, when
yeah.
it's like it's so many athletic kids in East Texas that can be elite.
Man,
So
man, I'm telling you,
so
and that's just for everybody. If football come together, basketball come, like people gotta realize these sports they help you out in every sport. If you play every sport, man, it's crazy. It's crazy the number of people I've seen that played every sport and they're able to play this one sport like just great and they end up making it to the league in their respective sport. Like you know what I'm saying? But you can't limit the kid. I think a lot of people limit the kids. A lot of coaches try to limit the kids into playing one sport, and I don't think that's good at all. I'm not an advocate for that at all. I think Football helps you be physical. In basketball, I think basketball helps hand-eye coordination when it comes to football. Baseball can help mechanics and hand-eye coordination as well. So I'm a big advocate of like letting kids play as many sports as they want to in high school because it's going to help out in the long run. And they get to get different philosophy and different coaches as well.
Yeah, man. I think you're spot on because it's like you spot on, man. It's like you can pick. It's kind of like sports is a buffet.
It is. Yeah.
You pick what you want.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, man. So
man, come back onto what you said, man. Like for sure, like we do need to help each other, like getting the game out there as well as like for Dallas, for Tyler. We do need to help each other out and getting each other out and doing things like that, like helping each other's businesses and everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just think
you're doing a good job out there too, man. I'll be watching you, man. I'll be watching your lives and watching your camps and whatnot, man. Like you're doing a good job with that for sure.
Appreciate it, man. I think on the different, for example, Burger King can coexist with McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
They don't share everything, but I just think everything shouldn't be shared, but there should be some shared things to be like, hey, man, check this out.
Yeah.
And I think that's why not. You know,
so all you saying is everybody can eat.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. Everybody can eat, man. That's real, for real. Everybody can eat. It's point blank.
Point blank.
That's good though, man. How many of these are you done? You been doing some done a couple of them?
This is my fourth. I got Indiana University tomorrow.
Okay, that's cool, man.
So just doing it differently, man. So but yeah, man, so on the horizon for yourself, man, do you have any and I know you love Tyler and where that's a great starting place as far as you know it did that for you as a player. And as a coach, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
In the next how many? I'm sorry.
3 to 5.
3 to 5 years. Well, man, I plan on being with a Division I. If I'm not doing that, I would like to have my own business as well as like doing the training. And because I'm really big into helping these players like work on their game on the court and then helping them outside the court as well. Some kids, like I've been fortunate enough to have agents that screwed me over, or I had good agents, or I've had good coaches, I had bad coaches, and I try to take all the good and eliminate the bad things that I was shown. Like they were in my life for a reason, I feel. So I feel like I can give back by helping these players out, no matter what age, from elementary all the way up to professional. And that's something I'm into right now, on the business side as well as just being a Division I coach. So that's the plan right now.
Cool, man. I think it's a beautiful thing, man. I think the biggest thing, like we share a lot, had very influential fathers that moved on and transitioned to be with God, and I think our upbringing was a lot the same, man. I just the spiritual component, how God is really favored.
Man, I'm telling, like, that's what one thing about my pops, man, I can say, like, he was a positive guy no matter what. I always cracking jokes, and like that's why I try to live. I know his spirit is in me, like to do the same things he was doing on this earth, being a positive influence on people and trying to make people smile. And that's what I'm trying to do. My walk of life is just being around good, positive people and having good vibes, for sure.
Yeah, man, I think you're doing him proud, man. And it's so interesting, man, to see how you blossom from. You went to Boulder, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Vikings.
Going from the Vikings,
yeah,
to TJC, then just progressing, man, and just seeing a younger kid, man, because I was old. I'm like, hold on, who's this? Oh, okay, so.
Yeah. I hit that growth spurt, man. When I hit that growth spurt, it was only popping there, man. When I hit that growth spurt, I was like, oh yeah, I'm lit, man. I'm good. I hit my little. I had like a 6-inch growth spurt in 9th grade, man, and from then on, I was like, yeah, I gotta get right.
But I know you played with Weezy, didn't you?
Nah, my brother played with Weezy. My older brother played with Weezy. Now it was me, Delbert.
Yep.
Jamel was a year ahead of me.
Okay.
Yeah, Spooty was ahead of me, so I was around that time.
Wow, man. Just
Yeah, time passing by, man. I'm telling you.
lineage of John Tyler, man, is so rich.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing your brothers doing phenomenal things, putting that Tyler on the map, man.
He is, man. He's doing a good job. He's back home now, man, but they don't go back to August, so he's taking a little break. But actually, he started back working out probably like 2 or 3 days ago. So he looking at that he's looking at that Jordan documentary, man. He's like, oh, I gotta get right. I'm like, yeah, everybody got it. It made me want to get back in my bag. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to go back home. Like, man, watching that documentary though, man, like it do bring back a lot of memories on what I used to watch on TV, watching the GOAT. Watching the GOAT go to work, man. So, I've been watching. I was like, God, I'm just reminiscing, like, dang.
So let's tip into this. I ain't never asked nobody on the interview this. So, what's your thought on people being like LeBron better than Jordan, Jordan better than Kobe?
It's era, man. I say it's era. It's era, but Jordan dominated that era without social media. Like, he was the Michael Jackson of the NBA of basketball. Right. And still to this day, it's like him just being talked about today in this magnitude is crazy. Like, say what you want. Like, it's just era. LeBron is a beast, though. And I say that. Like, I argue with people like, man, you just don't like LeBron. Like, bro, I love LeBron. LeBron is a beast. He got game, man. He see things before it happened. But the Jordan, man, I'm just a Jordan guy. Like, it's really your opinion. Yeah. People gonna be biased towards Jordan because they grew up in that era, and then people gonna be biased towards LeBron. But now people getting to see what Jordan was made of. They starting like, now they like, yeah, like, I don't know. Jordan was a problem. He was a problem, man. But
he was a major problem, man. Like, never went to Game 7 in the finals.
Yeah. Crazy.
In Utah.
Yeah.
In Utah.
Like, people try to say, like, man, who was guarding him? And I like, man, bro. Like, are y'all looking at this? Like, he had some people to guard. He had like the Gary Paytons, and he had teams that he had to go against, like the Larry Birds, and like people saying that LeBron has to go through the Golden State Warriors, which I understand that too. But at the end of the day, it's about who you like. You go be biased to a certain thing. You gotta just figure out who you like about it, man. I don't know. Yeah, that's a touchy subject for a lot of people, though, man. People get that's some good barbershop talk. Seriously, and it's gonna go on forever.
It is, man, and I just think, and it kind of goes back to what you say about what we said about training and trainers. I'm like, can you just appreciate the difference and appreciate what they give to the game?
Yeah.
And I think that's a big difference, man. Just appreciate what it gives to the game, and just because Jordan will never say I'm the greatest. He would never say it. Kobe thought that.
I know he be saying it though. He ain't gonna be kind, but I know he's saying it. Nah, he just say it.
when he getting that bag, man, you can't hold me, you can't guard me.
Yeah. Easy. That's what I'm saying. So LeBron is a different player than Kobe and Jordan, man. And that's why I do respect. Like, from passing, rebounding, scoring, everybody know that he can do all of it. But I just like Jordan, his competitiveness and his dog mentality, man. He got that Westbrook mentality. He got he got the Westbrook mentality with the post moves of Hakeem Olajuwon, with like he just a variety of things that he could do. And LeBron, he set his own little way how he plays. So it's just up and down on who you want and what you like.
Man, hey, I appreciate it, Johnson, man. We will be in contact. I appreciate your time, bro.
For sure.
Keep putting Tyler on the map, man.
Oh, all the time, man. You too. For sure. Keep doing your thing, bro. I appreciate you.
All right now.
I'll let you.